Well, good morning. It is Saturday the 1st of April and I'm just out at a walk, or on a walk shall I say, Edlington Wood, and I can see the water's really high. We got some frog spawn, my granddaughter and I. We've got some frog spawn and I think we need some plants, so I've come back to get some plants while she's at kickboxing. But it's quite nice, just being out. Just nice to be out walking. So it'll be a short walk today, but I need to get some plants to go with the frog spawn. So, doing really well, feeling a lot better today. So hopefully this month will be a lot better. See how we go. So here we are, Doncaster Racecourse, and we've got the fair over the Easter weekend, I think the week after as well. So this is the path, or this is where the path was. Oh gosh, it's getting all squishy. This is usually where we'd feed the geese and the ducks, but the path is definitely underwater. Good morning. So it's Tuesday the 11th of April, Dad's birthday, that's how I remember it. I was out yesterday. Oh, it was grim and wet and cold, so didn't take any videos, but I have done today. Really nice and sunny. There's a wind brewing though. The little geese will be saying, come on, where's my food? The water level is just so high. I've never seen it this high. It's nuts really to think that we've gone through a drought last summer, and I can remember we went to Lady Bower. It was the reservoir, it's a reservoir in Derbyshire, and it's so low. I'll have to find some pictures out. But yeah, so I'm gonna go feed the geese and ducks. Good morning, and we have a different view for today. I've come to visit my family in Bradford and came to reminisce. Now, that building there is what used to be the old library, and I can remember going in there when they shut it down and finding all kinds of things. I used to play in this church here, but one of the places that I went to frequently with my brother and sister is Lady Hill Park, which is just over here. So Lady Hill Park is in Allerton I used to call it, in Bradford. And wow, it brings back memories. I've not been here, crikey, in a very long time, probably 35 years. Got a lovely statue there. Now I can see further down, there's the park where I used to play. So let's go have a look. I remember these walls because we used to have picnics as a kid. So we used to just play on here. There used to be daisies. So we'd just make really long daisy chains. Yeah, I don't remember it being quite so open over here, so perhaps they've taken some of the trees out. So I'm going to go have a look at the playground, which looks to have quite a few new additions. Yeah, they've taken a lot of trees out. Oh, can't believe this. You know, sometimes it's really cool to just reminisce, and I thought, you know, coming to Bradford, I'll go have a look. I have to say, it's bitterly cold. We've got gale force winds coming. We've had them overnight and bad weather. It's 3 degrees at the moment in Bradford. My hand's going to drop off because it's that cold. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the playground's changed a wee bit since I was here. It's all modern looking. I do like how they've used these tree stumps though. A bit like at Whitby. You've got the big bones, chest bones, I think, of the whales. But yeah, it's quite amazing when you come back and you think, actually, it's not as big as I thought it was. Now over here, there's the green lawns where we used to play bowls, and then you've got the allotments just up here too. This is all new in the last 40 years. Okay, but yeah, that's where I used to go play bowls with family, brother and sister mainly. But yeah, they've cleared out. There used to be more trees down here. But that's good. It's nice that they've retained a green space. Whew, I have to put my camera away. My hand literally is going to drop off, it's that cold. It's such a beautiful day though. So these are all new. I remember they did quite a bit of building. When I looked on maps, I could see there'd been a lot of buildings erected since I left Bradford. Left Bradford 30 odd years ago. Range Road. I think that goes up to the shops up there. But yeah, some lovely housing. And this down here is the school, my upper school. This was Rhodes Way. It's not called Rhodes Way now. Called Dixon's Allerton. So that used to be my school. So that was my upper school from 13 to 16, and then I went to Bradford College. So, yeah. Now what I'm going to do is go down this road here, because from Google Maps I could see that the estate that I used to live on, I live with council estate, it's been demolished, so I'm going to go have a look. Definitely built a new estate. This road didn't curve down here. This road continued going down. So yeah, they definitely built a new estate, so I'm not going to be able to see the houses that I grew up in, because I've lived in a couple of houses on this estate. I'll try going down here, see what I can find. See, these look like the old style houses. I wonder if there's still some left. I can see some further down actually. So I don't know, I might find them yet. Oof, I have no idea where I'm going. Bloody cold. Oh my goodness. So these are my local shops for when I was a child. Now this one here, newsagents, that has been there since I was little. It's just not changed. It's where you used to get your, it used to be where you got your halfpenny mojos. You used to save up your half pences. Now some of you watching this might not even know what half pence is, Google it. So yeah, used to be a fish and chip shop there actually. So the grocery, the convenience store, that came in when I was there, but that used to be a fish and chip shop on the end. That's obviously changed. There wasn't a medical centre. Chemist came a bit later, I think. But I definitely remember the Lakeside Express. It wasn't called that then. It was more like a convenience store. I can't remember what was here, but yeah, square. Now, because they've built houses up here, the road up here used to come down. It used to be quite a long, steep road. Come down on skateboards. Skateboards. And my dad used to make us makeshift go-karts, on wheels and all kinds of things. So yeah, it was quite dangerous going down the middle of the road, but you know, as kids you don't tend to see the dangerous such. So no, it's been nice to reminisce. Back to the car now. Doctor's just phoned. Well, an appointment on Friday. So yeah, find my way back to the car now, because I built houses on the long, squiggly, windy road, so I'm not quite sure where I'm going now. Right, arms away, hands are cold. Good morning, it's the 17th of April, it's Saturday. It's been raining, cats and dogs. I've seen this when I've been on the previous walk. It's just a little urban park. It's quite nice. You've got painting on the building. And you've got the nice painted area here for football. And you've got the exercise machine stuff. There must have been a big push with yeah, outdoor exercise. But yeah. Right, so I'm going to go via the train station today because I know there's a big mural that I'd like to share with you. And at some point I'll probably then talk about the Sand House of Doncaster, and I'll put a link to the video, the official video that was set up through. I don't know whether it was lottery funding originally. I love this church, it's absolutely beautiful. And I think a lot of churches are relative to where you live because you get used to them, like wallpaper at home. And then when you go anywhere else you think, oh wow, look at a beautiful church. But that one is particularly stunning. Looks much better in the sunshine. So they started to invest in Doncaster. We've got a map here, got all the signage, and the old North Bridge is just over here in the distance where it says French Gate. You can see where it says French Gate, that's the old bridge. And then they built the new bridge which we've just gone past. This was a long time ago. I used to live in Doncaster many moons ago. Lived in Sheffield for almost 20 years. And I've come back to Doncaster, full circle. And I was originally born in Bradford, so but yeah, there's lots of things that I when I returned it was like, oh my goodness, they've changed this and they've changed that. So yeah, we're going to go through the tunnel that joins up, so like the shopping centre, the bus, train station, It's not particularly nice, I have to say, especially in summer when it's just full of cars and the fumes are quite toxic, even though there's supposed to be some kind of mechanism to get it out. Ventilation, I don't know. But it's not a pleasant place. I'll show you. Look at this. I don't think you tend to notice a lot of things unless you're walking. Now this does look old, I'll have to Google it. The leopard, which is obviously new now, but that looks a beautiful old pub. Here we've got another old pub, since 1913 there. Although I have to say the last time I came up here, which wasn't that long ago because I came on a walk, it wasn't all board covered. So maybe it's another one sunk, gone under due to rising energy costs. There's another beautiful church just up here. I find all churches beautiful actually. Well, most of them. Some of the much newer built ones have no character. So yeah, it's quite a nice church. It's an old one. Again, that'll have history. But we're going to go this way. Talk a little bit about Doncaster Sandhouse. And, it'll be last century. Over 100 years ago, I think it was. So this area just over the road here, where there's a several block of flats. This used to be the area of something called the Doncaster Sandhouse. I'll better cross. So the Doncaster Sandhouse, beautiful house, made of sandstone, typical of Doncaster. That's, you know, on a floodplain, alluvial soils and all that kind of jazz, sedimentary rocks. So a lot of things were made from sandstone. I think we're coming up to it shortly. But the most fascinating thing about it all were the tunnels, and it ran, and I'll show you, the tunnels ran from the house and they went all the way up to the cemetery that my granddaughter and I not Hyde Park Cemetery, half had a day. I'm getting old, my memory's going. Yeah, so according to the maps, it's just up here, and it got demolished to make way for the new roads and other things. So I believe it was possibly somewhere around here where the original Sandhouse was. Like I say, I'll put a link in the description. But then the tunnels went all the way up here to the cemetery. So still walking, going to the flyover, which is at the bottom end of Bowlby. I don't know if you can get down this end actually. Now I've come down here. That's silly, haven't I? But the tunnels would continue to extend past here, over that flyover, and there's the cemetery. So we'll keep going, we'll keep going. Right, I know there's got to be a way out of here somewhere because of the road. So we'll keep going. Finally found a way out. So across here you've got cemetery. So you've got the cemetery over there. Just cross that over. There's one of these dodgy tunnels that go under. these are ideal when they were built, but you know, became unsafe places, especially at night time. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. Starting to get the steps in today. Right, so somehow we had the tunnels that came all the way up that dual carriageway to here. Whew. To the cemetery, and it is beautiful. Oh, it is Hyde Park Cemetery, I thought it was. Oh gosh, does it work? Had visions of getting stuck. So yeah, friends of Hyde Park Cemetery. Oh, we might as well go for a little walk through. I have to say, it is quite grim, quite cold as well. When I came through here with my granddaughter, she was just fascinated with the ages of the people that had died, because we were trying to find the youngest. I think it was 3-month-old, unfortunately. But then the oldest gravestone, oh, I think it's about 150 years old, we found. Can't remember now. I've slept and done quite a lot since then. So I'm going to go for quite a long walk today. Because I'm back at work next week. Right, I'm going to put the camera down because my arm is aching. See if there's anything exciting on the way. If not, this might be the last input for Saturday. Okay, over and out. So I love this building, but what particularly freaks me out is this vehicle, because it has 2 dummies in it, and I can remember seeing it for the first time. I thought there was actually somebody in it, like a silly move. So yeah, I thought I'd just add that to the video clip. Now, if you like fish and chips, Whitby's is what they talk about in Doncaster. It is cooked a traditional way in beef dripping. So if you're vegetarian, don't eat here. But I'm led to believe it's a really good place to have fish and chips if you're ever in Doncaster. I go to a local one which is all cooked in vegetable oil. But yeah, try it sometime if you're in Doncaster. Whitby's. Good morning, it's Friday the 14th of April. I'm just on a morning walk and it's pretty chilly. I'm just coming past here. Really old buildings, not really old, dilapidated. They're kind of a prefab but put up in the 60s. So yeah, cheese types. Where they're just absolute ice. Excuse me. So yeah, be interesting to see what they put there. A new housing, I imagine, or some retail development. Who knows? Ooh, it's very chilly this morning. Yeah, at least there's no wind this morning, but oh, it's pretty cold. It said on the weather was going to drop down to about, I think, between 2 and 4 degrees. But next week we're going to get about 21, so that'll be nice. So just out for a quick walk. A busy day today again. Although this is the second week off work, and I've been incredibly busy. Went to see my family in Bradford, and that was lovely, just absolutely lovely. I'll be going back with my dad at some point soon. So yeah, hope everything's going well for you guys watching. So I've been walking for just over an hour now. Come to get the Greg's. It's definitely Greg's morning this morning. I didn't have time yesterday taking my dad shopping into the hospital yesterday morning, so yes, here's the Greg. Right, let's go grab some nice goodies. Good morning, we're back again. It's Sunday the 16th of April. Just been to the car boot, not been for a couple of weeks. Got some nice bargains, a few things for my granddaughter. I also went past the nest of the swan that was in one of the previous videos 2 weeks ago. It'll be the beginning of April, I imagine. These coots are absolutely hilarious. Just pause and when they fly, they kind of paddle with the feet as well. I've been trying to catch them, but I keep missing them. But anyway, so the swan seems okay. The scrub round it is growing green, so that should give it the cover it needs. So yeah, swan sat in the nest. And here we've just got the little coots preening. I'd rather hope they're doing a demonstration of how they fly on the water. Today by the looks of it. So there's a VW motor show on and we've just got lots of cars. So let's just say there's a lot of noise. A lot of noise.
What will it do?
Fly.
What will it do?
Fly.
Oh. Aww.
And then you've got the other one on the other side. Look, you've got 3 altogether. Do you know what? They remind me of sort of like prehistoric pterodactyls.
I want to feed one though. I really want to feed one of them blackbirds.
Well, you can try.
They won't eat that. They eat fish. Them blackbirds eat fish. They don't eat seeds. They eat fruit. They take fish and eat.
Well, where can I feed this last bit to?
And it's saying they don't eat. Good morning. It's Sunday the, oh crikey, is it the 23rd of April? I missed walking Saturday. I think the 112 lengths in swimming nobbled my hips a little bit. So thank goodness I'm doing it next Friday and I've got a weekend to recover. So I'm out this Sunday. I'm not sure if the car boots going to be on. So I've come the opposite direction. But the weather's not great. It's all drizzly and grey, but you know, I've got a couple of boxes of seed. I'll come and feed the birds at Sandal Park and then I'll just walk down see how I feel towards the dome, not the dome, the stadium even. So yeah, really struggling with my big toe, getting a lot of pain in my big toe. I think it's just arthritis. It's really playing up as well in my fingers. Something's triggered it. So I think I'll do it at the doctor's, get something sorted. I don't want to stop walking. It's one of my things. So yeah, busy as always. Getting lots done on the house, which you can see in the other videos that I'm putting on my channel. We're busy doing the top floor at the moment, getting the insulation in. Well, it's going to be quite a while before the video comes out for that, but I am working on other videos. It all takes so long. If you're a YouTuber, oh, there's a rabbit. Oh, too slow, just come down the bush. If you're a YouTuber, you probably understand about the editing, especially if you've got lots of different bits that you're putting in. If you're just talking, it's slightly different. But yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling and my arm's starting to hurt holding it up. I found my long sticky thing so I can video and I still forget to bring it over. Right, see if we see anything exciting today. Probably not. Right, over and out. It's not clear, but there's rabbits. You usually get lots and lots of rabbits up here at Sandal Park. But of course, like most wildlife, as soon as they see you, they run away. There it goes. That's it. There's the other one following. Oh, it's a baby. Oh, cute. Oh, there's a little baby just under the tree there. That's for little ones, it's like children. It's, oh, there's another one behind it. It's learning about what's actually acceptable in terms of stranger danger, I guess. Oh, they are tiny. Ooh, I wish I could hold this still. Oh, look how cute they are. Oh, there we go. See, this is what I like about coming out. Really pretty nice, it was the geese. I just wish I could get closer and in focus. I know we're going to shoot as soon as I see them. There we go. So we've got the cormorants on the other side, and a lady told us that the cormorants have been eating the chicks. I'm not quite sure how she knows, but she did, and she was shooing them off when I came with my dad last week. No, this week on Monday. So yeah, that was interesting. They're beautiful. So I've been down here many a time, as you may have seen on the other videos, and you can see the water level is now up to the bench. That's just crazy, crazy. And then come summertime, it will recede back, you know, it'll recede about 10 foot inwards. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Oh my gosh. I'm now sitting on that bench. Oh, hello, little duck. You wanted some food? Have some. I'm going to go over here where it's a little more stable. You can see the two cormorants. I'm just going to go look for the grey heron. So I've come down to Lakeside. I'm basically doing my Sunday morning walk in reverse. I don't normally go to Sandal Park. You can see all the beautiful big swans. And there are big swans here. Lovely big swans. We've got the ducks. I'm going to walk around this way because it'll eventually take me to the stadium, which I think is just in the distance actually. So yeah, it looks like we've got a little nest there for the moorhen. Just got it in the water. Unfortunately I've not got any food. Seagull. So there's a sign up here saying about being respectful for the nesting swan. So I'm glad that's it. And a bit of peace. Sure it's in the water. So, good morning and welcome back. Still in April. It's Monday the 24th of April. I was going to go swimming. Long story with the car and charging and things, and yes, sometimes we've got an older i3, so the range isn't great. So, you know, I have to look at stops and charging and things like that, especially when I went to Bradford. But today's a busy day for various reasons, so yeah, decided to come for a walk instead of doing the swim. So I recorded the swans then. I could hear this funny noise and then I looked over the distance and I thought, it's swans. They're just huge birds. You think, how do they take off? And I suppose you look at aeroplanes and think about the mass and how that gets into the air. So what I'm aiming for today is the bridge over in the distance, not too great. So, aim for that bridge, go over the bridge, go then back, which is part of the route that I did yesterday. Car boot, parts of it were actually open. I ended up going home with a large picketed teddy for my granddaughter and the plants for the garden, and that was it. So yeah. As you can see from the water, it's a bit choppy today. It is very cold actually. The weather's just so unpredictable at the moment. I think we're coming up to May and yeah, it's cold. Breathe in the water. Okay. Which is nice to me. I have no idea what you call those. I've not seen these before. What brought me here was I saw the bird just go under water about 6 feet away. I thought, oh, what's that? It's like a bit of a nest. I do love a good sunrise. Good morning. A bit chilly. It's on Friday. It's Saturday, the 29th of April. We're almost at the end of another month, I can't believe it. I've done just over 400 miles walking. I think I've done over 50 miles swimming, so you get a grand total of just over 450. But I'm still trying to maintain my walking. Really struggled this month for various reasons. Things keep getting in the way. But yeah, it's a nice morning. Clouds look beautiful. But yeah, so good morning. So yesterday I did my sponsored swim, the Marie Curie and the cancer research, and I did 2.25 miles, that's 2.25 miles. I'm really pleased with that. It's the furthest I've ever swam, and if you're my age, you might remember doing your certificates. So there's like a first certificate, second certificate. I did my second certificate. I can't remember if that's just swim a length on your front, a length on your back, dive in, tread water sort of thing. So that's all I did at school. So I've got a long way to go in terms of learning how to swim properly. I did Google lots of things on YouTube about breaststroke, and I learned to swim underwater to try and alleviate the pain across my shoulders and neck, which I more or less have. I've got a front crawl. I just don't have the strength. I'm a plodder. I used to do long distance running, can run and run and run. Well, I used to, until I had my knee done. I'll have to do a video on that. Yeah, Mother Nature is very cruel to me at the moment. Not pleasant. Right, I better focus on crossing. So I could see the swirling mist on the race course. So I thought, oh, I'll go for a little walk down by the race course. And then just look at the view. Where the sun's peeking out from behind the clouds. Oh, I do love early morning walks. And you can see, it's not showing up too clearly with the camera, but there's bits of it where it's just swirling around. It's cool. Right, let's continue walking. The thing I like about this time of year, in England, we get bluebells in the undergrowth. It goes very well. This is just a strip by the road. There we go, we've got the sun coming out. It's looking rather nice. So this bank holiday weekend, what is in store? That made me jump. Squirrel. We have a tenant moving out of the small house that we went out. I've got a place of their own, so that's good for them. So we've decided to sell up. We've got people coming to view next week. We've actually got somebody coming on Monday of all times. So we're going to get in the smokers, and it smells of smoke, and you know there's lots of staining. No offence to smokers out there, but there's lots of yellowing, and you can see where all the pictures have been because she's only been in a couple of years. So yeah, we need to give the house a full paint, so we're going this evening once she's moved out to look at the situation, and that's what we're doing all day Sunday, painting the whole house, getting the garden sorted, which I'm hoping it's not going to be too big a job because she was a good tenant. I need to look after things. So yeah, right, I'll continue walking. We went up to Sainsbury's this morning and get some Sainsbury's tongue-tied and get some croissants for breakfast. So yeah, which is the bluebells. These plants here, they're the sticky ones, they stick to anything. Let me just grab some. Oh, I can feel it sticking on my fingers. So these darn things, you might remember as a kid, and they have sticky burrs as well. It's called cleaver. I get loads of it in my garden. Oof, it's a pain. So I went to Sainsbury's to get some croissants. So I ended up going for a little walk around because I only had 10 minutes to kill. I've ended up, I've got a load of plants for the garden. Can't believe the sun's coming out. It's supposed to rain. It must have been cold the weekend. So yeah, I spent £20 and £60 on plants. Lovely gentleman. So now I'm going back to Sainsbury's. We get my croissants. Oh, I did get some ice. It'd be nice to get some more different flowers, some that I've never had before, so that'll be good to get them in.